What's up YouTube, you guys are watching SHAREfactory, and in today's video, I'll be teaching y'all how to land, loot, and leave Polar Peak. Here we go. Alright guys, so as soon as you get off the battle bus, you're going to want to go straight down near the back of Polar Peak, and you're just going to want to press space or X depending on what console or system you play on. You're also going to want to find that really perfect angle to glide into the back of Polar Peak. Not too high, not too low. Once you find that good angle, you should just be able to glide straight into it, giving yourself a perfect landing. Alright guys, so here you guys will see me dropping into Polar Peak again, using the same technique that I showed y'all earlier in this video. Although I am in playground mode, so I don't get killed, the rules kind of on how to land and loot and leave Polar Peak, kind of the same thing. Only difference is that you get vaulted weapons in playground mode, that's as far as I'm understanding it. But the thing that separates Polar Peak from other destinations around the map, such as Whirling Woods and Tilted Towers, when Whirling Woods used to be around, is that Polar Peak is fully symmetrical, or is 90% symmetrical. Most of it's symmetrical, so just take it one level at a time. You're not going to want to jump from the top all the way to the bottom, then go in the middle, then go to the sides. You're going to want to take a top, middle, the sides, and bottom. As you see, I go through this door, and I found myself a shotgun. Obviously, I don't need it, but you can also find some good loot there. Once I think I found a golden pump shotgun there before, I'm not too sure. But the way you want to loot this place is there's these bookshelves, as you see right now. You're going to want to break them. You're also going to want to go to the side room too, collect the chest. There's only up to one chest that spawns in here. But there's also bookshelves and the table that you could also break if you need more mats. As you see, again, I break the bookshelves for more mats. And there's also this meteorite. It's really good for getting metal, and it's actually one of the very few places to get metal in Polar Peak, so be aware of that. There's up to 2, maybe 3 chests that can spawn up in this room. This room is mainly used for getting mats and for, I don't know, I normally get mats and leave from that room. Now you're always going to want to check the side doors, the little balcony areas, as you can get some pretty good loot out here as well. You're also, once you go down the stairs, as you will see me do in a minute, I check behind the stairs as there's a little corridor there, but it leads to nothing. You could also find, see, right there, yeah, see this little corridor there, and you could also find some guns, as I found a better burst than what I had before. You're also going to want to check the other stairs, as you see, I'm taking it one level at a time and not going all over the place. As you see, I check the stairs behind. I'm stating the obvious here because this is a voiceover. Yeah. I checked down there, but then I remember I also got to check up here. You don't want to forget this small little area here. As you see, I found a green shotgun, pump shotgun. I could have used that if I had, for example, a great tack. You know what I'm saying? From here, you want to go down these stairs, and you're gonna want to take. Well, I don't know what my guy's doing. Okay, there's stairs going down right there. Here he is. You're gonna want to go down these stairs and just look around. You're going to want to go through these doors. This room spawns up to 3 chests. 2 on each side of the, well, 1 on the right, 1 on the left, and then 1 in the middle on top of the Ice King's throne. You could also break the Ice King's throne. It can give you some really good mats for brick. Alongside the wood behind it, which is another good thing for wood. As you see, I find some golden weapons, some blues, some greens, some shields. Obviously, I don't need it. It's playground mode, but all of these weapons could be helpful to you in regular solos, duos, or squads, and especially if you have Polar Peak all to yourself. Now, what you're going to see me do from here is I'm going to go down these back stairs. As you see, I found a purple pump shotgun, which is good. These 2 doors from each side is going to lead to a hallway, where you can also find more bookshelves for more looting of mats. As you see, I go back to the other side of the thing, and I didn't loot the bookshelves as I had max mats, but you could also loot the bookshelves if you need to do so. As you see, I go down the stairs, and there is a table over there with a chest on top. Up to one chest spawns in that area. But the table is really good for getting brick, I do believe. As you see, I am looking around and making sure I didn't miss anything. That's because I could have missed some possible good loot that I could use if this was a solo duo or squads thing. As you see, I loot the chest and the table under me. I don't think I break, but it is a good source of brick. From here, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take the hallway that I missed just now, and let's see if I see. There we go. See, look, I'm breaking the table, and the chairs are also another good source of wood, I do believe, but I'm not too sure. The fireplace, it's okay, but it's not that good for getting mats. You can break if you do feel so, if you want to do so. From there, you're gonna want to enter that door that I just went into, and go all the way down to the stairs, and here you'll see the basement of the Polar Peak Castle. Up to, I believe, 5 chests spawn up here. And these side doors, you're not going to want to go into unless you're leaving the area of Polar Peak in a hurry. As you see, I checked them anyways, because loot can indeed spawn there. Chests spawn in here up to 5, I think, as I said before. Because 2 upstairs, 2 in the jail cells, no, 4 in the jail cells. So, 6 chests in total, I do believe. I do think I missed a chest, over there in front of me. In there, you break that wall and there's another chest, but I missed it, as at the time I did not know how to, do that. So, about leaving the area, there's 2 ways of doing that. You could have jumped if you have gliders, or if you have grapplers, or, a flintlock pistol, or something of the sort. You could use those to get down there, depending on where the circle is and depending where you decide to rotate. The other option, which can also give you more loot as you leave, is through the front doors. Now, this is a really good way to go if there is no one else up there picking this by yourself, which does actually tend to happen a lot more than you might think. There is also a chest right in front of the door entry way, as you see right there. And as you see, I will be going down the stairs and going to my left. There are 4 buildings on the outside of Polar Peak. One being the one I go into right there, and 3 others around the courtyard. There's also fences or gates, a large gate area, whatever you want to call it, that can also give you some good mats, and I will also be looting that as the video goes on. There will be stairs in each of these buildings, I do believe, and I checked behind the stairs because there could be possible loot crates and like the ammo boxes, not loot crates, but ammo boxes, and possible ammo. Up to 1 chest, I believe, spawns in all of the core buildings around the courtyard, alongside some good opportunities to get the mats. The boxes I just passed are really good, in my opinion. They're alright. They're not the best, but they're alright. You should be able to find gliders and grapplers and whatnot, depending on what game mode you play, fairly easy in this area, as it is a big place. There is indeed, is there upstairs? Yes, there's an upstairs. As you see, I missed a ammo crate. I do believe I go back down there to grab it. Now, over here in this building, there's an upstairs, and you could also find more stuff up here. Normally, there's a chest up here that spawns, I think so. So up to 2 chests, 3 chests in this building over here. And some really good looting for mat looting opportunities. These trees out here are also good sources of wood if you do feel like grabbing them, as I do right here. They're good if you want to make a sky fortress or whatever you want, maybe to help yourself get into the end game. yeah, so these trees are also really good. The courtyard, it's okay for brick, but it's not too good. As you see, I go into the other buildings, so I'm sorry, there's 3 core buildings, not 4, my bad. This one is more of a confusing area to go into, but I don't really know exactly how to loot this area yet. So yeah, I just walk around and I grab stuff in the pens. I'm assuming maybe they used them for horses or some sort of animals, I'm assuming. Um, as you see, I will be going upstairs and alongside checking for ammo boxes. Um, I go all the way up here, and I do believe I grab a chest from this balcony in that room right there. Not too sure. I do. There you go. So up to, I believe, 3 chests can spawn in this building, if I am correct. Now next, once I look around more, making sure I didn't miss anything, you will be seeing me go into the gates or the walls of, in the front of Pillar Peak. You also see me grab this chest that I forgot to loot. But once I go into the gates of the castle, you will um you will find, or you will see that I find up to 3 or 4, maybe even 5 chests in total. There's also a vending machine that is also guaranteed spawn in here, I think. I'm not too sure. Yeah, that chest right there. Normally, it can give you health and other stuff like that. I think the rarity of it changes from the depending on what game you're playing. But the doors are back over here. Again, the walls are symmetrical. You you also want to check the back of the stairs. Again, for ammo crates, it's a big thing that you want to make sure that you do. Alongside, get the crates in here. Um, you could snipe some people. Let's say you find a sniper and you want to kill some people because you're an aggressive player. You could snipe people from below. It's a great way of getting the high advantage above other players. Once you see that I am done looting over here, I check the bridge. Sometimes there will be weapons there. Most of the time there will not, so I don't think it's that worth checking out. But from here, you can go up to the front of the gate, as you see me do right now. If you do find gliders, it's really up to you where you go right now. Happy Hamlet is just to the left of me, so southeast of my character's direction. And there's a few shacks alongside lots of trees, as you do see. You could also go down in this direction where you will find a campfire, tent, and a small building. The building can give you some loot, but I don't think that's good, alongside a chest. The chest is pretty decent. Again, it depends on what game mode you're playing. Alongside zip lines, or zip lines, whatever they're called. Those things. They could, bring you to other locations fairly quickly. As you do know, most likely. As you see from here, I am indeed looting this area. You want to be careful of other players in the area, as it is kind of easy to see you when you are over here. Now, if you are going to land Polar Peak, I do recommend wearing a snowy skin. But other than that, you guys just watched SHAREfactory. Yeah, like the video if you liked it, subscribe, and comment down below what your favorite part of the video was. Later, y'all.